This is that power head that I got from the Motherload pick. It has a curve shaft, a stringer attachment to it. Last video I showed that it ran. If I put, I sprayed carburetor spray in the carburetor. It's just that these fuel lines here, as you can see, are pretty much had it shot. So what I'm going to do here is show you how to put new fuel lines into your weed eater. And I think I have some enough to do it. And I'll probably take off the carburetor, look at it, and go from there as well. This looks like it's a Zama style carburetor. So you start with the fuel lines. First of all, look into the gas tank. As you know, fuel lines are deteriorated. Often this happens from ethanol and ethanol damage. So what you're going to do is go grab all the old fuel lines out and pull them off. Use needle nose pliers. And there should be a fuel filter in here. Let me see if I can get it to come out. There it is. This is what picks up the fuel. It's weighted. So it when the fuel line attaches to it, it kind of just follows wherever gravity is. So it'll fill it up. So I'll spray this out, and we'll have to reuse this, so I don't have another one. And these are the two fuel lines. I can use these to kind of get an idea of what size line I need. I have a limited supply of some fuel line there left over. So let's get into it. Looking into the gas tank, it looks dry and clean. So there's nothing else in there. Now, here's where the fuel lines go. The primer bulb looks like it's still functional. So I may not have to replace that. So let's just see if we can just put some new fuel line in and go from there. For filming purposes, I'm going to take off this cover. This is just a temporary air filter. The actual one disintegrated, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. So let's go put some fuel line on. I believe I've got the old fuel line off it. That on this one, let me see if I can get this here. The lower one here, that one is where that one goes to the fuel filter. This one is the purge line that just goes back to the tank. That's because I think the fuel comes in through the bottom, comes out and goes back out through the top. So that's how I think it's gonna be. So let's go measure up some line. It's like I got a couple pieces of line that I can use, and I hope I don't mess these up, because I don't think I have any more that are the right size, inner diameter. You're gonna cut the line here at an angle here, like that, and then you're gonna stick it in the hole here. Now it's going to be really hard to get it in because it needs to seal it. So you're going to want to basically scrunch this up and get it in, so that you can then push it in, and then you're going to pull it out with like some pliers. I finally got the fuel line in. It was really hard. I had to put some 3-in-1 oil here, kind of twist it in. You cut it at an angle. Anyway, I hope that's long enough, because I don't have anything else, any other line. So now I got to get this fuel filter on here, which is going to be difficult to make it fit through that, and then hook up the return line. Got the fuel filter on. That was hard. Basically, you had to stick it in there and twist it. And I used some needle nose pliers here and some 3-in-1 oil to kind of twist it on. So I'll just throw that into the tank. But now I need to hook up the return line. I think I got this line, these lines right. If they're wrong, the primer bulb won't fill up, and I'll just have to reverse the lines here. Fuel this up. One thing about 2-cycle stuff, I really don't like them. My hands are too big to get stuff, so I got cut myself, I think, a little bit right here because I got trying to reach in there. But let's go put some 2-cycle mix. This is non-ethanol. I do not want to use a lot of this. It is very expensive right now. I think this is so let's see. Just put a little in. That should be good enough. Oh, we're gonna go try to see if I got these lines right. Yeah. The primer bowl is filling up with fuel. If I need to change the primer, I will, but this one's still good. So let's go see if this runs. Okay, here we go. Huh. So I had previously just, did something like this. So it has spark. It's not getting fuel. Well, missed a lot of this. I didn't get it all, but I took the carburetor apart, disassembled it. I'm not too good at 2-cycle. I saw some debris on the screen. I cleaned it off with some carb spray, and I put it all back together. I looked at both sides. The pumping diaphragm, it seems okay. So let's see if this will run. I did get it to run for a second. I have a strange feeling I'm gonna have to adjust the carburetor. So I've got my adjustment tools from HIPAA 360. So let me see which one this one is. This is, let me take my adjustment tool. This is a splined type of adjustment. It took me a little while to figure out which one it was. All my other stuff uses a Pac-Man. And I had something that was also splined in the past. It was also a Poulan, or it was a Weed Eater branded, which is basically a Poulan, which is what this is, which is a Husqvarna. So let's go see if I can get this started and maybe adjust it. There we go. I think this one's fixed now. New fuel lines and quick clean it out of the carburetor, and it was good to go. These are those. This was the spline adjustment tool I used. Thank you, HIPAA 360. So that should be it for this one. Should be able to test this out and maybe sell it and see how it is from a cold start. Later, tubes.